Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We have already started here.
Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Oh, he's burst through! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Italy are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So that's got things underway.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rivaldo. Nedved. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
OK, interesting. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Rivaldo. Now it's Pelé. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini makes the interception. And here's Cruyff. Chouameni. Great vision. And this is Rivaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Cruyff. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed. Beckenbauer. Davids. Shevchenko. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. And here's Shevchenko. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Picked out brilliantly. Danger averted for now. In towards the back. Some mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Italy really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Davids. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rivaldo. Hernes. Now it's Shevchenko. Closing in on goal. Nedved. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Hangs one in, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Italy with the corner, they're first. Goes without saying, that was poor. Nedved. That's a sharp pass.
Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Has a look and plays it forward. Seedorf. He has a look up. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Italy leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Italy carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Pele. Gerrard. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Italy have the chance to go the other way. And that is expertly dealt with. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for a runner. And this is Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gerrard. Pele. And this is Rivaldo. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Rivaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cruyff. It hits a shot! And yes, it's there! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Substitutions taking place.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rivaldo. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Maldini. Tchouameni chasing after it. And it's Eto'o. And here's Owen. And Owen! Nedved. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely. Now, decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Offside again. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele driving for... Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Italy get themselves into the lead. Look, can he finish? It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Owen is onto this. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Adriano. Nedved, and that's gone loose. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Owen gets into a good position. Pele is onto it in a flash. So what can they make of this? Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Czech claims it, and the danger.
And the referee brings it to a close.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started.
And it's Davids. Maldini calmly anticipates. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Deftly away. Thuram. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played. Here's a sharp little ball here. And a shot! Goal, Italy! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice looking ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's free. And the finish! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No luck with that dink over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. And that should get the job done. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Hullet. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta is flagged offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Elects to cross. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. And that's a dangerous ball. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff has created one goal already. Floated through. De Jong. Seedorf. Cruyff. Back into the middle. Played out to the left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Thuram getting this one clear. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Batistuta.
Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Italy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. De Jong, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Jong cuts out the pass.
Batistuta. Seedorf.
Time and again they are repelled. Davids. And it's Seedorf. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Van Dijk. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chouameni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Searching pass he's played there.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is one way to stop him. A probing pass. Chance! Really well taken goal. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the...
And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Italy clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Italy ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Coming on the field.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had a shot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well.
Seedorf. Maldini.
Vinicius Junior. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chouameni.
Rummenigge.
That's an imaginative pass. Lloris with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta.
Thuram. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gullit. He has a look up.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just...
Decent chance! And it's in!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. There's the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Cruyff. Seedorf. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Seedorf. And that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pull it. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Coming on the field is number 8, Soboslai.
Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Can he get on the end of this?
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
Vinicius Junior.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Chouameni.
Looking for a runner.
Van Dijk
Makes the interception.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk
Cuts it out. Pull it.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Chips it through. Cleared without hesitation. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries to play it through. Played out towards the right wing. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Ambitious ball here. Soboslai
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's got space here. He's had it taken off him.
Thuram.
And it's Nesta. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Vinicius Junior.
Neto. Davids. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's run loose here.
Mbappe driving forwards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been slung wide.
2 minutes to be added on.
Szoboszlai.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
The action has already... There's the shot!
Searching pass he's played there. Rummenigge.
Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. Played out to the left flank. Gets into some space. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best...
And Hullet! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Maldini cuts it out. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it out wide. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Big chance!
Danger averted for now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Bellingham.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Seedorf. Plays a sharp little ball here. There will be a throw-in. Hullet. Very nicely done. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Nice-looking ball. Cruyff.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Jong, and it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Bullet! Hoeneß.
Oh, they could break here.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a delicate pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hoeneß producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's burst through!
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice part.
Real chance! They've done it! Italy are back in business.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and he's tried one!
Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge. Now Davids. That's good vision. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Batistuta. And it's Seedorf. Cruyff. Hernes. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernes. Davids. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And the game has already resumed here.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Davids simply refused to be outdone there. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Rummenigge. And this is Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Szoboszlai.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. Szoboszlai! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Italy go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Batistuta. Szoboszlai. Rijkaard.
Has a look and plays it forward. Good read, needed to be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's going to go a long way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Batistuta.
Szoboszlai.
Number 13.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Number 5, Bellingham.
And this is Raul. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception.
11, Raul. Number 20,
Pele, great vision.
Substitution in
He
progress.
plays one through.
Poor robust challenge. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Italy have themselves a chance from the spot.
Lloris looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save from Lloris!
Could try cutting inside here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. Raul. And here's Mbappe.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Szoboszlai. Van Nistelrooy. Davids. And they can counter here. And this is Pele. And he's found a shot at goal. He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chance! Oh, taken with style!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
24,
changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 18, Beckham. Substitution
Pele.
taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here, and pull it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one.
Soboslai plays it short. Maldini
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now he's got space here.
Floated through.
They're urging him to shoot.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Raul. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Pull it.
And there goes the final whistle.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite...
That is Stuta!
That was probably asking just too much.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there've been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges the gap between the new and the old. He's certainly quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too, he's not known for his distribution or his ability to build from the back.
He's in a good position here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodri. Thuram. Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a searching pass. Rummenigge. Bellingham. And it's Soboslai. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hernes. Shot at goal!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Soboslai. And this is Batistuta. Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Batistuta. Shot, surely!
Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Oh, terrible mistake! Hernes. He's a sharp little ball here, done delicately.
That's beautifully weighted.
Gets a good foot in there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Cruyff. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that has not gone well.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get you...
He rises!
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Hullet. And that's
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United!
no space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Chouameni. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's Bellingham. And it's De Jong.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Oh, he's taken it. Szoboszlai. Now it's Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff is herring after that one. And it's Bellingham.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, good take in a good area.
Hernes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodri. A probing pass.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well measured. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Hullet.
He gets big. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Maldini. This is De Jong. And this is Batistuta. Oh, what has happened here?
He's got full. Relentless. Just relentless.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Hullet.
And that's another good win of the ball.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Szoboszlai.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Jong. That has ended up in no man's land. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. And it's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? And Batistuta! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with...
Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Seedorf. 75 minutes played. That's an imaginative pass.
The less said about that pass, the better.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge in with the challenge. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Davids. And it's Eto'o. Szoboszlai. Goes forward. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Terrific header!
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham. Number 9.
Szoboszlai plays it short.
Coming on the field.
Italy have the chance to go the other way.
Number 19.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 3 coming up. Italy are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, terrific save. Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Eto'o. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Seedorf.
There will be 3 minutes at
Beckenbauer. Eto'o. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nesta. Looking for a runner. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Italy.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
And already we're underway here.
And it's Soboslai. And this is Batistuta.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, delightful ball. Showing good feet. Oh, important interception.
And he thumps it clear. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Batistuta
is flagged offside.
looking for the run, picked out brilliantly.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Can he get on the end of this? Gullit. He's dealt with that really well.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beaten the last man.
There's the shot! Goal, Italy! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage...
Great chance!
Searching pass he's played there. And he was quick to react. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Italy with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf making good progress on the right-hand side. Davids. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. Davids! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Soboslai. And here's Gullit. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong. And this is Gullit. And the shot!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there.
Thuram.
Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. And this is Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target.
Vinicius Junior.
Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Szoboszlai. And there's the shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Thuram.
Now it's Shevchenko. Ernest. Chance!
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Seedorf.
Thuram.
De Jong. Manchester United finding their passes. Szoboszlai takes a look up. He's having a
2
go!
minutes has been indicated.
Great strike. A test for the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Bellingham. Szoboszlai has found the net here, of course. Pinches it off him.
Vinicius Junior.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Short changes him with that pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Rodri.
Seedorf. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass.
Vinicius Junior.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. Soboslai! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Ernest. It's not an especially good pass, that.
The attendance in this match was 71,550.
Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Szoboszlai. Davids eases the ball away from him. Shevchenko.
Good ball over the top.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in, and pull it! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 9, Baptiste.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Field, number 11, Raul.
He'll try to keep this alive.
19, Mbappe.
Threads one in.
Substitution in progress.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ambitious ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he skips past his man. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. That's a promising run he's making on the right. De Jong. That's really nicely played. He has a look up. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. This might spell danger. They want to be quick to recover this. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
And he's heaved it away. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Owen has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Lacking in accuracy. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Hullet. Now, he's got space here, and he plays one through.
Real chance!
Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of...
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. And here comes the corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Seedorf goes short. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Italy played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now it's Bellingham. Hernes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a brilliant interception.
And the keeper's given it away.
A probing pass, chips it through. Batistuta
Could try cutting inside here.
goes for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Soboslai. That's a cute ball. Shot, surely!
Goal! Manchester United!
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. That's beautifully weighted.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Soboslai. Can he finish? It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now, can they get him away?
And Shevchenko!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rummenigge trying to keep this in. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini makes the interception.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Soboslai. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Batistuta.
Batistuta!
Early ball out from the back. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge is onto this.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a deft little ball.
There's the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's a dangerous shoot! Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai!
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that is a little undercooked. Thuram calmly anticipates. Maldini spots it and intercepts.
And they win it back again.
Always onto this. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Davids. Nice looking ball.
Floated through.
Well read, nice interception.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Rummenigge. Hernes. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bellingham. Maldini. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Italy really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Children during the match at all times. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Batistuta. And that's an excellent interception.
Defending was strong and firm.
Now he's got space here. And this is Owen.
Oh, he's burst through. Just a big chance. Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a
Real chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We have ourselves a... It's Pele! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Italy still have the cards to affect this game. That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, delightful ball. Thuram.
Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai.
And the counter is on.
That is ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Rodri. And it's Szoboszlai. Searching pass he's played there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pelé knocks it out wide.
Eto'o.
Owen. And this is Owen.
And the shot! He scores!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Szoboszlai. This is De Jong. And it's Seedorf. Now the delivery.
And it's hoisted clear.
Looking for the run. Stood up well to him there.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Tchouaméni looking for a runner.
Nicely worked.
Now this could be a chance.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Eto'o wins the duel this time. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pelé. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Chips it through.
And he was alert to it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a look and place it forward. Pelé. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Batistuta. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Rodri.
Eto'o, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Oh, that's clever.
And he's there to get it away. Batistuta. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi, looking to play him in. This is Owen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi! Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pele. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that's it. Italy have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And
Owen, voted man of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Spread it left. And it's made its way.
Vinicius Junior!
Decent enough try. Tries to play it through.
Good ball over the top.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest...
He's had a shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot!
They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri stood up well to him there. Now it's Odegaard. Can he get on the end of this?
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was alert to it. Rice.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Mbappe!
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Guardiola does well to get it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
And a chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Great ball if he can get there.
Shot a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That was a given. It always was. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Italy.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
And that gets things running. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Vinicius Junior.
And across it goes. And he's taking no chances there.
Pelé.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, what a...
There's the shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's in on goal.
Big chance!
In he goes again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Oh, that was vital.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mateus.
Oh, that's clever. And he was alert to it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Salah crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Veron. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely shaped ball.
He's had a shot! Goal, Italy! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy have broken through. It's 1-0.
And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Mateus.
Driving on and making good progress.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Caught offside that time.
And here's Cruyff. Manchester United.
Cruyff!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vinicius Junior.
Pelé. Now it's Shevchenko.
Oh, well played.
Cruyff. Pelé. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah plays it in.
And he's taking no chances there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Italy are looking to break at pace.
He's in plenty of space here. And a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He rises!
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus, Pele, and this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pele! Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Thuram cuts it out.
Ambitious ball here.
Baron. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pele. And this is Cruyff. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Italy really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Italy leading 1-0 at the break.
And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's picked it up out wide.
Great ball, and he's in here.
And he welcomes it in.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vieira.
Pele. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Real chance! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is super.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Cruyff.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Can he finish?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That has been cut short. Now it's Pelé. And it's been played through. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah spots it and intercepts. Vieira. He's having a shot!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have their third corner. Pelé goes short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mateus. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! That's really well cleared. And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Probing pass. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Italy certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Chouameni tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Eto'o is herring after that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pelé. No, it's come to nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's a key interception.
Italy can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And the number on the board is 3. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Picked out. And the finish! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a And that is that.
Italy can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Passing nice and neat.
Mohamed Salah.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Maldini. Pele.
Vinicius Junior.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Iniesta. So, what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pele. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Iniesta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
And the shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tchouaméni. Pele.
Vinicius Junior.
He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. And it's Tchouaméni. And that's a dangerous ball. Iniesta powering forward here. Rijkaard.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Vieira. That's Beckham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Roberto Carlos.
Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Pele. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Vieira. Great vision.
He's in space and looking for options.
Baresi knocks it into space.
Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
How do you look back on that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maldini is there and he can pick it up. Beckham.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Italy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Roberto Carlos.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this?
Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior.
Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos.
Iniesta.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Tries to pass it through.
And the half-time whistle goes.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through.
Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Shevchenko. Picked out brilliantly. The cross.
Cleared without complication.
And that's definitely not his best. Vieira. Italy do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Adams. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Good ball over the top.
And Puskás!
Great idea, just poorly executed.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that's an excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Puskás. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's a great chance!
He scores! Italy are back in business.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a searching pass. Rijkaard makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out towards the flank. And he plays one through.
Big header! No mistake! Into the lead once more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Coming on the field, number
Neto.
23.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Number 9.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And this is Beckham. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Vieira really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent chance!
He's scored!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are pulling clear here.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vietnam blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Chouameni, well, that pass isn't the best. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Eto'o.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Beckham. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Puskas. And he's there to get it away. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Italy have very little in the way of excuses here. it.